Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing tonight? Today, we're going to talk about the new story that's coming out about the boy that had been gone for 8 years, allegedly, and had been missing, and how his story kind of goes along with the Gypsy Rose story, kind of like the Gypsy Rose story. Um, and there may possibly be a case of Munchausen syndrome by proxy in this case. I've been listening to a lot of news broadcasters and stuff. So at first, I want to do a shout out to everybody first before we get started deep into this case, you guys. Hello, Sugar Boom Boom, and Miss Chewy, and Bella Star, and Fonda Cheeseman, Patsy Russell, Jennifer, Angel, Diana, Angela, Audrey D, Miss Chewy, Sherry Lee, Crystal Bambridge, Lucky Charms, Susan Goins, Jennifer. If I say something crazy in chat tonight, y'all don't pay me any attention. I'm so loopy. Okay. Hey, beautiful, always late. Hey, Lucky Charms. Hey, Fight for Kids, and Laura P. and Jenny from the block, and Sharon Shelton. And hello, Dame Defer. Hello, hello. Hello, Susan Goins and Sugar Boom Boom. Crystal Bambridge and Deborah Ann. And look yonder, there's the Crooked Arrow, y'all. The Crooked Arrow. And Audrey D and Lady 7 Up. Let's see who else we got in here. Robin B. Diana Parker. My three sons. Oh, thank you, Dame. Thank you. Laura P. and Ronald the Man. And Amy, so crazy. I don't understand why the mother failed to report he returned. Oh, it gets much deeper than that, Amy. Much deeper. Hey, baby D, how are you? What do you think about the sun wells and the panties? I don't know about that one, baby D. That was a long time ago. Hey, Crooked Arrow. Hey, Elmer Bushwhacker Fudd. How are you? Sherry is better. Hello, Matthew and River Mom and Scouts. Boo! Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, everybody coming in. Hello, Rain Girl. I don't know why I'm short of breath, but I'm having a hard time talking right now, y'all. What is wrong with me? Y'all know I just don't hush. Listen, y'all. My husband sent me a picture today, and they was 3 baby geese with our big geese. They had hatched and took down to the creek. And then we went up there and there was another one. So we got 4 new baby geese. And they're out there with their mommies because it's more than one mommy that's hatched them. And they're so cute. So Fluffy's not the only one I got now. Crime Crazy Critters on the farm. Thank you for the info you sent me today. Love you. You're welcome, honey. Love you too. I know Auntie Sherry was wanting the information out. It's just getting time to do it. Because usually when I get started on something during the day, it's hard for me to to get anything done. Uh, let's see. Tonight will be about this Rudy Farias. It's not about Summer. I know a lot of people are still wanting to know about Summer's case, but uh, I'm going to try to shy a little bit away from that if I can, because there's so much meanness behind that case. Hey, Nora Woods, how are you? And Hillbilly 29 and Auntie Sherry, Auntie Sherry. Okay, so how many of y'all are familiar with the Rudy Ferris case, man? It is hitting the streets wide open. So this boy went missing, I think, back in 2017? Let me pull this up. And he'd been missing for 8 years, you all. But the day after he went missing, he went back home. He went back home, you guys. And nobody knew. Nobody in his family or nothing had known that his mother had him back. And she lied and collected lots of GoFundMe's, allegedly. Hey, Jack. Let's see here. Been following the case. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's kind of like a Gypsy Rose story. If any of y'all ain't familiar with Gypsy Rose, I'll give you a little backlash on that. Hey, Jack. Y'all from Tennessee, Daisy, Auntie Sherry. Gypsy Rose was a young girl who, from a young age, was taught by her mother to act like she was sick. She had feeding tubes and everything. She was in a wheelchair. This girl got up and ran around at night every day. Hey, Can. Welcome, Can. Hey, Sassy Gigi. Hey, everybody coming in. It does have a lot of twists and turns. So, okay. Long story short, with Gypsy Rose, she started talking to a man behind the scenes. Gypsy Rose was never sick. And she ended up talking her boyfriend into coming to her house and unaliving her mother. She's currently in jail right now for it, but Munchausen syndrome by proxy, Munchausen syndrome by itself is a sickness that a person has. They really believe they're sick sometimes. They are constantly in the hospital for some kind of sickness, and they really crave the attention. Hello, Rain Girl. They crave attention from hospital staff, from family members, you name it. They crave the attention. And I'm getting ready to show y'all a picture of the mom. And so Munchausen syndrome by proxy is when a parent, and I did this when I was in my social psychology class in nursing school. I did a whole thing about Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Literally, by proxy means that this parent loves the attention, the money, everything they get from their sick child. And so they make their child sick. And if any of y'all know the famous rapper, hello, Sweet and Sassy, Eminem, the rapper Eminem, well, he was a victim of Munchausen syndrome. His mom literally made him sick to get money and attention and everything else. And he raps about it in his song. If you've ever heard the part of his song where I was a victim of Munchausen syndrome, I was made to believe I was sick when I wasn't. That was him. And it shows his mom poisoning his cereal and then dragging him through the hallway by the hair of his head. We all know that he's had turmoil with his mom for years. And so he was a victim of Munchausen by proxy. And they seem to think that this boy right here might be a victim of that, as well as Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose was not only taught to stay and pretend like she was sick, but she was also, thank you, always like, hey, Pam Flyers. Yeah, if you go back and listen, Daisy spitting bars. Listen, I wrote a big old paper about this because it really, and he's the one that brought me attention Eminem was the one that brought me attention to Munchausen syndrome by proxy because of his mom and what his mom did to him. Hey, Brown Bear Jamboree. Right. Well, I'm telling you, they do it. And in the paper that I did in psychology, the nurse, this little baby, it was probably about 2 years old. It kept running a cold bleed. It quit breathing. And the nurses noticed that every time it quit breathing, the mommy was in the room, and then all of a sudden, oh, you want to come up, King King? You can. Love you. You have a blessed night too. Yeah. And so every time the baby would quit breathing, they'd come and revive it. They give the mother attention. So they got suspicious of the mother. And so they put a camera in the baby's room, and it literally showed the footage of the mother putting a pillow over the baby's head until it quit breathing. And then she called the nurses and they came running in. It was almost like an addiction to her. Candace is going to bed early. She's been up and going all day. You know, have a good night, Candace. Have a good night. You don't understand what's going on with these mothers. This is going on for years. Munchausen has been going on for years. His dad was a police officer and he committed suicide shortly before. Yeah, yeah. Well, okay, long story short, it happens. These mothers, good night, Can. These mothers put their children in a sick situation. Some parents go to the extreme of unaliving their children. So, yeah, but now I was told the father of this boy was with another woman for like 17 years. Okay, so let me give you a little backlash on this story before we show you all what's going on with this. If y'all have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. If y'all have not become a member, please consider being a member. Hit that like button. It helps my channel grow. Be much obliged. And we're going to get deep into this, okay? This is what I like to do, you guys. I like to get deep into this stuff, especially this Munchausen by proxy, because this stuff is real, y'all. And I'm going to try to see if I can find some real video footage of people actually doing that to their children. If you will go and watch the movie of Sixth Sense, the movie Sixth Sense, if any of y'all seen it, at the end of the movie, it shows a little girl putting a camera up and shows her mom sticking poison in her food and making her sick. It happens, you guys. It happens. Okay, so with this little boy, Rudy, I read today that Gypsy Rose may get out in 2024. Yeah, she was a very, very manipulated, but she's manipulative too, because she also stole. Her mommy would put her up to stealing. In fact, they caught footage of her. Okay, here we go. So, Nora said, let's go. This boy here had the same things happen to him as Gypsy Rose. He'd had surgeries, he had alleged cancers, he had a lot of things going on with him. He was constantly going to the doctors, constantly things going on, constantly mommy's getting attention. Hello, Molly go Whiteley. Constantly something with this little boy. He stayed sick a lot, allegedly. Okay. Even to the fact that his mom said that he was like leaking spinal fluid out of his back and everything else. So unalived his mistress, 18-month-old son. I don't know who you're talking about, Miss Chewy. But anyways, long story short, on here, this little boy suffered from alleged Munchausen in my book, my book, before he alleged got missing. So the last footage they found of him is him going down the road running away. Okay. After that, he disappeared in Houston, Texas. Okay. So the next day, he went back home, allegedly, back to his mother. And it gets pretty deep. because family had no idea. She hit him out. Allegedly, his mother hit him out. Now, you're going to hear from a child advocate person that was there in the interview when they found this guy. He was just found yesterday after 8 years of being missing. They found him again. Hey, Tennessee Southern Belle. And he talks about how his mom was very attached to him. Allegedly, she told him that he was her new husband. Allegedly, he implicated some SA there with mom, obsession. She hit him out allegedly for 8 years. Now, his grandmother told family that she saw this boy, but they never believed him. And the mother just said, oh, she's got dementia. She never saw him, da 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 da. Well, turns out she's probably right. So I'm going to let you see some of the interviews. They still haven't got him to talk a whole lot yet, but he is with family. But the mother, they're not pressing charges, and there's something there. Family feels like maybe there's some connection there with law enforcement. We don't know yet, but we're going to go over all this, okay? Yeah. Yeah, this little boy's messed up. Well, he's 25 now. I think he was 16 or 17 whenever he went missing. So here we go.
Found alive at a church, unresponsive, with bruises. He then told someone, who we have tonight, that his mother had held him captive for 8 years, drugged him, and used him as a sex slave. Never heard anything like it, if it's true. Police are saying now, well, he was only missing for 1 day, and that Farias and his mother, Janie, had deceived cops for years. Oh, really? Why did it take you so long to figure that out? Let me show you the timeline here, all right? This is our new beautiful studio. I can do this kind of stuff. I can walk around and do different things that make it easier for you to consume information. March 6, 2015, they say he's missing. March 7th, 2015, the mom reports Rudy missing. September 2018, relative calls 911 to say Rudy is not missing. That's 2018, okay? We're in 2023 now. The cops investigate, don't find Rudy. Really? Even though there become increasing and regular reports that Rudy is around the neighborhood. June 29th, 2023, he's finally found outside his Houston church. July 5th, Rudy and the mother admit he hasn't been missing. Now,
okay, I do want to say this. Note that the police went there in 2018. They actually picked him up on their camera, but he told him he was somebody else. But he was actually, there was footage of him there at that house in 2018. There was actual footage of him. But the police blowed it off because they lied and used alias names. Hello, Kels, how are you? So, yeah, we will continue. I do have to stop this because of fair use. This is News Nation. But, yeah, fair use, you guys. I just hate that they have him on there, but anyways.
All right, so it's just about the mom and maybe the kid, and they did this. It's on them. No. Here's why. Here's why it's worse than that. It's more than that, okay? The mother was given all kinds of information that should have been red flags like they were for this person you're going to meet tonight who was a private investigator on the story. Rudy is 18 years old. The mother said he's 17. Got his date wrong, got his birthday wrong. Rudy was reported seen in the neighborhood again and again. The mother told people it was her nephew. The cops took her at her word. They don't even check. Cops stopped Rudy and his mother numerous times, but accepted the fake names that they gave. Are you serious? And this is in Houston. You know, it's not like in some one-light town in the middle of the country somewhere, right? Some backwater. This is a real metropolis, okay? A backpack was found. The mother says, oh, yeah, it's Rudy's. It winds up not being Rudy's and belonging to an obviously much younger boy. All of this just kind of went away. All right, I want to bring in somebody who really made a difference.
Okay, I do want to say this too. Not only did the mother go around telling people that he was missing, she had people, family members, drive her to California and all different kinds of places. Several GoFundMe's were put up. There's a whole lot of twists and turns in this story, you guys. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to fast forward it just a little bit. This is the guy who was in the interview with Rudy when they first interviewed him after they found him.
Truth back out here. Human rights activist Quanell X. Hey, Quanell, thank you so much for doing this. Thank you for your role in the situation.
Thank you for having me, sir.
So, what do you believe the truth is about Rudy's situation?
Initially, when the mother first reached out to me, she said that she felt investigators were intimidating her and harassing her, and that she was concerned about her son's well-being. And so when she called me, when it was time to meet with the investigators, I went in with a strict open mind, believing that maybe the mother was being harassed and law enforcement was being a little bit more insensitive. Well, come to find out, what she told me the day before was not matching up to what she was telling investigators on yesterday when they were questioning her. She told me that the gentleman that had been seen around her house was an ex-boyfriend, but during interrogation with law enforcement, she told them in my presence that the gentleman was her nephew. But also, her family had already indicated to us there was no
Hey,
nephew who
honeysuckle.
was ever there. So once we saw Rudy, Rudy was clutching her lip.
Now this is him and Rudy. Rudy's covered up with the blanket. This is him and Rudy going into the room to talk to investigators.
She said Rudy was unresponsive, that he was nonverbal. But when
Hey,
we were able to
Ronnie.
remove Rudy from her, he said, well, I want Quanell X to stay in the room with me. I said, okay, and looked at the investigator. He said, no problem, fine, it's his choice. So when we removed her, the kid opened up. Took about maybe 5 minutes, but he opened up. And one of the things that he first said that stood out to me was, I just wanted to be free. I felt like a slave. He went on to say that she told him that you now got to be my husband. I'm going to now call you daddy of the house now. And she also convinced him that law enforcement was looking for him to arrest him, that he had warrants for his arrest for running away from home, and that if they caught him, he was going to jail.
Quanell.
So she conditioned him to believe, yes.
Conditioned him to believe, meaning just through words, or do you think that he was abused by his own mother physically?
Oh, she did a lot more than that. She gave him drugs. She provided him with mushrooms, other type of drugs. Also, he admitted those things to us in the meeting. He also said that he ran away when he finally ran away from home and stole her car and left the house. He said, I just wanted to be free. We said, why? He said, because she was making me do things I knew was inappropriate. She was violating my boundaries. We said, what happened? He said, she was making me get in her bed at night and sleep with her. And then he asked him, I said, well, anything else happened? He admitted that she would kiss him on his mouth and his lips when he was in the bed with her, and that he did not like it. And he told her that he did not like that. And sometimes he would sneak out of the bed and get on the floor, but she kept making him get in the bed. He also said,
do we know if this boy has some kind of autism or anything? Has he been diagnosed with that or anything? Do we know if he's like autistic or something? Why would a mother do such a horrible thing? And she kind of looks like Gypsy Rose's mom. I do have to stop this for commentary reasons, but because I don't want to get a copyright or anything on this. But Ronnie A, it's not up to the chief, it's the DA to accept the charges. Our DA is the problem. Well, they're saying that they think she may have some kind of connections with law enforcement, allegedly. But I don't know. But let's listen to what they have to say.
that she kept locking him in the room for years and then letting him out when it was time to go to work with her or whenever she wanted him to run an errand for her.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com. News.
All right. So there you go. I want to bring this up here as family members because now allegedly family has him in their custody and they're seeking for him to get some kind of restraining order against the mom. So I'll let y'all listen to it. Let me see if I can make it bigger so y'all can see it. Obviously not. Hang on. Over there.
It was beautiful. Very beautiful to see that he's okay. He's skinny, but he's okay. It was awesome. We hugged. We hugged until I finally let go.
And you got to give him his rosary?
Yes. No, not his rosary. I gave him a rosary that was from Jerusalem, from a holy rosary. He put it on. I put it on.
What did he tell you? Did he tell you anything about what had happened?
I didn't care to relinquish on that. It's not a good time right now, everybody. Okay? It's not a good time. Mentality, he needs to focus on getting well. His mentality needs to get well. He's at a scared, crazy, scared moments right now. He's going to be very cautious who he talks to. I appreciate you, the press, coming over here. I appreciate whoever notified me, the address. And at first it got on into a bad start. But once again, thanks to Miss Grizzy here, my son was able to see him. I was able to see him. And all that matters is his safety. He's comfortable. He did he made the statement that he doesn't want to see his mom. He doesn't want to go back to his mom.
He just left it at that?
He just left it at that. And I did tell him we would not elaborate on nothing. He doesn't want anything to do with the media. When he's ready, he'll come forward. Right now, y'all have me, y'all have my family who y'all talked to earlier, and that's all that you need.
Are you comfortable with the environment that he's going to be in? Yeah.
For now, that's his choice where he wants to stay. I made
Hey, Zigzag.
with the property, they're renting, they're leasing. I did make friends with them. After I got to talk to them for a little while, they're not as bad as one thinks.
Hey, Cassie.
You have to have a conversation with people and analyze that while you're talking to see exactly what is going on. My nephew feels safe.
Okay, I want to. I'm on hers actually, so let's go up and see if we can see that. Hang on. There we go. The part where the mommy is at the thing. Northwest homicide detective investigated the homicide. Let's go. Let's go back on her thing. Because I seen that. Is this where the mom? Yeah, here it is. The mom.
Janie just pulled up to where this young man has, he's being protected at. Oh, man, this stuff is crazy. This is Janie's rental.
Holly Pam.
And I hope she gets the notification. I haven't blocked her off my page yet.
Janie is the mother of this little boy. She's trying to stalk him.
That's the ride that Janie's going around in. What's up with it, Hoodies peeps? She just passed by and she doesn't know I'm behind her. That's Janie right there, friends.
This is her following the mother. The mother is trying to find the boy. I guess she's trying to find out if he's going to tell on him. Hey, Juju.
Oh, she's going real fast now. She better slow down.
She's chasing the mom of this little boy. She's armed, yes.
This is Rudy Farias' mom. Macario Garcia. Okay, I see her over there. She's not gonna get out of my sights from that I was live. Let me let y'all go, friends.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to plug up my thing. Hang on just a second. What the heck? Sorry about that, you guys. I watch pimple popper videos. Okay, hang on. Let me. Yeah, she is in Houston. Grizzly is. And so she has had interviews with the families and everything. So here is a picture of him, the boy, right here. This is a picture that they did. Look how big he is. He's 25 now. He's a grown man. And they said that they thought that he had like scars on him and like stuff like that where she'd, I get, cut him allegedly. I don't know. That's just what they're saying. Sorry about that, you guys. So let's go up and see if we can find it. Like somebody pointed it out over here on his arm. Not this arm here, but this one right there. But I can't really see a whole lot. It does look like some scarring. Maybe. But I don't know. But let's go back to, how many of y'all are familiar with this story? Are y'all familiar with this story? Any of y'all? The police are saying he's with his mom. I live in Houston. They are reporting something different. Well, I'll be. That doesn't make sense because I thought I heard that too, that they thought that he was with his mom. But the family is saying that unless he recently went back to his mom. Let's play the news interview here with the aunt. So is he with his mom again? Or is he back? Or is he with family? Maybe he was with family at first and maybe got back with his mom. I am too. Let's listen here. This is a family member of his, an auntie.
Your cousin will hopefully be able to get some help. Do you believe what Quan LX just told us, that Rudy told him that he was never missing, that the mother played a game on his head and abused him in horrible ways?
Yes, I do.
How do you explain it?
Rudy, before his disappearance, was a very shy, timid young man, little boy. He was not one to do drugs, run the streets, be out of the house, go anywhere away from home.
Hey, Rogue House.
He wouldn't lie about something like this.
What about his mom?
Janie, on the other hand, is a whole different person. She's very conniving. She's very manipulative. She tries to make people fear her. Unless you really know her, know what she's about and how she is as a person, you won't have any fear of Janie.
Help me understand something. This will be a little in the weeds for people, but I need it in my head. Rudy's father, your uncle, passed away 2014, correct?
I'm not sure what year it was, but yes, he
right around there. 2011, your other cousin, Rudy's brother, passed away in a motorcycle accident. And I am told that the brother was older and had an insurance policy that named as the beneficiary his brother. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was told.
Yeah, that right there, I forgot to tell you all that his older brother was killed in a motorcycle accident and left him the beneficiary. So there could be some financial, reasons behind her doing this as well. Like I said, that Munchausen by proxy, you guys, Munchausen. There's a lot of reasons. This poor boy, he's probably so confused. And I wonder if he's not a little autistic. Kim said during the police reporting, he was in with his mom at Miss Daisy. A good local news channel is ABC 13. They have been accurate. Okay. We'll play that here. We're going to finish this up and then we'll play that, okay?
Years ago, and it came out again today.
Now, it is not only unusual that someone would name a sibling as a beneficiary, but it also puts money into this situation. Do you believe money was part of this situation? And if so, how?
Most definitely. Janie has always been one to be after money in any way she can get her hands on it. And she didn't care from who or how. She was going to do just that. She tried to make people believe that she had money, that she came from a whole lot of money. Like she was this wealthy person and she always tried to live a high class life, and she didn't have that. If it wasn't for my grandma providing for her and giving her a place to live, or all the men that she's been with, she wouldn't have.
Now, ordinarily, Michelle, I would be offering this opportunity to your aunt to tell her side of the story and explain any of this away. We don't know where she is. You are aware of this as well, that people don't seem to know her location, and there's even some suggestion that people should be careful because she could be armed. Are you aware of this?
I'm sorry, you're cut off. I was going off and on. I didn't get the last part of it.
Is it true that you don't know where she is right now and that there's some suggestion that she might be armed or has access to weapons?
Oh, she is armed. She has 2 guns licensed to her. She is carrying, she's always carried them. And she, my understanding is she is hiding here in Houston somewheres, where we don't know.
Can you believe there have been no charges in this case? With everything that you know and what Quan LX has said and what people in the community were saying, I mean, this is the crazy part to me, or one aspect, is that this is Houston. You know, not like some backwoods, you know, in the mountains where nobody's ever around. And people have been saying, no, that's Rudy. Rudy's here. He's still in the neighborhood. How did the police get it so wrong?
Supposedly,
they're just not doing their job. They don't want to believe anything, and they're not doing what they should be doing. Janie has been hiding him and keeping him and still telling the.
Now, you all do know that they didn't know where she was at, but the grizzly lady, she found her and followed her.
Public, telling reporters, everybody nationwide, that he is missing, so she can collect money from different donation fundraisers and GoFundMe accounts. Wow. The police, if they had stopped her various times, as they have said, and have questioned and asked for their names, do you not get a driver's license or an ID to prove? I mean, my understanding is you get pulled over, the officer is supposed to ask for your registration and ID and insurance. Was this not provided? Did they not ask? I mean, I don't believe that she was giving fake names and just getting away with it. I think there's more.
I mean, they went in and looked for him and dodged the bullet. He was like right there and told him he was a cousin. They totally dodged the bullet. They need to look into things a little bit more than what they do. Than when they what they do.
To it, and they're just not saying. They're hiding something.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com.
Okay. I'm going to try to find out some more. But I do, before we go on to the ABC news that Kim told me about, I want to bring up a video of Munchausen. How do you spell Munchausen? Syndrome. I know I can't spell it, but hopefully they'll pick it up. Here it is, by proxy. And I want to see if I can find a video, because I did find that videos on YouTube, surveillance videos of Munchausen by proxy. I want to see if I can find that for you guys, to where you can see a mother that's actually suspected of child abuse. Principles double act response to criticism. First, do not harm. Let's see, this might be it. I want to actually find a video and show you what these parents actually do with Munchausen and what extent they will go through to actually to do it. hang on. I did a great video of that where it showed the mother actually taking a pillow with her child and covering her here it is. Here it is. And I want you guys I'm going to put a trigger warning up for you guys. I just want to give you an idea that there is some crazy people, some sick people. And I just want to show y'all what that is before we go on with this, okay? Now, this is a video surveillance of a mother in the hospital room. I think this is the same thing I used for my thing, but we'll see.
Law enforcement's most bizarre and baffling crimes. Video cameras are helping save the lives of victims too young to speak out for themselves. In these disturbing videotapes, infants suffer but ultimately survive.
Sorry, guys. I don't want to put it on there because of watch what this guy does. Watch what he does. Watch. He's sticking the baby. Look, you guys, look. The doctor's left. He's laying on the baby where the baby can't breathe. Trigger warning. Now they run in because the baby stopped breathing. Did you just see that? Look at this mom here. Look. She'll either put her hand over the baby's mouth. No, this is where, hang on, let me go back. They're working with the baby here. Now watch him. Watch what he doing. Sticking the baby's head in the crib until the baby stops breathing. And then the doctors and the nurses come in. Watch this mother here. She's sticking her hand over her baby's face so her baby quit breathing. This is what Munchausen syndrome by proxy is. I didn't put the sound on here because I don't want to get a copyright because there's music behind it. But yes. And it's scary that these parents are that crazy. Let's go back. I want you to look at it one more time and then we'll continue. That father, watch him. And now he's going to get help. Okay. Look. He is literally laying on that baby where it can't breathe. Yes. Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Yep. Yeah. And then he runs and gets help. Talk about sick. Saw a child get pulled over by. Yeah. They are. They're crazy. It'll show him do it here in just a minute. And I hate to. Now watch. He'll push the baby's head down and he lays down on the baby until the baby quits breathing. And then he'll go get help. Yeah. This is real footage. She's got her hand over her baby's face. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, this stuff is real. These people are crazy, you guys. Crazy. What is she doing? These mothers, they want attention. They want attention. So that's what they do. And with Gypsy Rose, hello, Caitlin's mom. Hello. Not today, Satan. Yeah, they want attention, so they literally will lay on a child or poison their children, and they have more than one child. That's usually how they get caught, because they have more than one child pass away. Yeah, trigger warning. So Gypsy Rose was a perfect example. Thousand, very, very close. Like Johnny Cash and his wife. That's which his wife wasn't famous, but I'm talking about two famous people staying together. It's very rare. Eminem's daughter helped him get away Haley. Okay, I think he's got other kids now. Oh yeah, Willie and Snoop did too. Starry Nights. The couple of two whose two kids have serious medical. You know who I'm talking about, Angie. Okay. Did you ever have that what did you say? Do you know who I'm talking about, Angie? They own half a mountain now? Is it from the money that they got from their kids? I don't watch movies and I don't listen to their music. Oh yeah, Carmen. They're the high rank um Masons, evil, satanic. They're like the worst. And I feel really bad for their child. Now they're getting their child in on it. Like, yeah. Beyonce was with Church Girl. She bought an old church to make, oh my goodness, a satanic temple in Louisiana. Yeah, Beyonce is definitely changed. The money is went to her head. Wow, Angie. Is the last little girl still alive? Somebody's texting me or sending me a message or whatever. Hang on, y'all. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, Hank got Kid Rock out of it. Well, good. Yeah, and a lot of these celebrities that's not into it, they're not famous anymore. Have y'all noticed it? Same ones. Yes, their place is amazing. And they made all that money off their child. Oh, I often wondered about that, Angie. Kanye has a whole church. Chris Kardashian was looking into starting a church, but I don't know if she ever did. Well, I'll tell you this. Kanye, I thought was okay, but now they're saying he's doing lots of evil stuff. So I think he was drugged right back into it. So yeah, Swift is in it. They're all in it. Definitely more to the story because nothing is adding up. Yeah, yeah. So Munchausen syndrome, definitely in this case. I absolutely believe that it is, especially now that I found out that he has been like gone to the doctor and he was constantly sick, constantly in the hospital, constantly something wrong with him before he went missing. I haven't been keeping up with Kanye. Is he okay? Yeah, he got remarried and he's been doing some satanic stuff now. And he's went right back to Balenciaga, the whole Balenciaga thing. Right, right. I don't even think Upchurch even knows about what goes on in Hollywood. Kanye admits, yeah, he did, Carmen, he did. I've heard Kris Jenner has a church as well. Oh my goodness, y'all. That's a joke. That is a joke. Scars and cuts on his arms. Yeah, they said he had scars and cuts. Maybe he cut himself before they found him. That's how people cope if they don't have control over their life, you know, that um it's crazy. Wow, so much evil. Yeah, evil. Evil. I could go very down a rabbit hole with that stuff, but we'll stay above the hole this today. We'll focus on the Munchausen syndrome by proxy. I hadn't realized that about his mom. Yeah, yeah. That's how I actually got interested in Munchausen was because of that video. Because I used to be a big, big fan of him. Yeah, Norwoods, a bunch of Fruit Loops, more than Fruit Loops, evil. I mean, anybody that would hurt little ones is scumbag of the earth, and they don't deserve to live. In my book, they need to. Well, make no mistake, they'll reap what they sow. When you hurt a child, to me, someone that hurts a child is the scumbag of the earth. Like, there's no other nothing in my book. Hey, Caitlin's mom, how are you? They also say Rudy had blood in his hair. They didn't say cut on his head, just blood. I thought that was odd. Yeah, they're not telling the whole story here with this Rudy boy. They're not telling the whole story. There's more to this than what they're saying. And I believe the family is right. There's some some sus. Transferred blood on Rudy. Was he allowed to go to the neighbors, and didn't they see any wounds or issues? They said he's definitely was not missing. Bet they feel a bit guilty for that. Well, people had called and said they seen him there, and the law enforcement went and they listened to lies. I guess they didn't believe that people lied. I think I would have checked it out more than what they did. Got some hangover gang in chat. Hangover gang. But yeah, this case with this Rudy guy is really, really sad. He's 25 years old. I feel like he's been through a lot of trauma. And so, yeah. Lansing, Michigan Police Department contact Detroit Police for assistance in Winter Cole Smith Amber Alert after pinging the location and requested assistance to go to the location where she was. I've not heard that one, honey. Rudy is the twin of my daughter's BFF that is now a girl. It's unbelievable the closeness of resemblance. Okay. Brother seen him and got unalived in a motorcycle accident. Yeah, I'm a little bit suspicious. Yes, Daisy lies up the woohoo. Yep. Sweet D said found and they refused. Said they didn't assist with the search. You love Jelly Roll? Jelly Roll, ain't that a rapper? Well, the good thing about this Rudy case, I mean, no disrespect by say it good, is everyone's now laying off Candace and Don. That's true, Debbie. That's so true. Well, that except for JLR and some of the other tragedy pimps. Now, if JLR wanted to harass this woman, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but I don't really recommend anybody harassing anybody, but I just wish that he'd leave Don and Candace alone. Don't get my wife on devil worshippers. OMG. We know how, Yanni, we know her story. We know her backstory. You love Jelly Roll? I've never listened to him before. I'm not a big country music person. These last few years, I've been listening to Hillsong Worship. They're my favorite. And I like that better than I do anything. Jane, don't come for me. I don't know about that red panties thing. I watched Josh last night and watched a little bit of Chris M. And I don't know about that panties things. That was years ago. Don probably was a young man. I'm not saying it's true or not true because I really don't know. But he was probably a young man at the time. You know, he said he did things that he didn't really, was proud of. I don't know if it's true or not, but I just don't know why they keep bringing stuff out. No one really listens to JLR, even though the tragedy pimps make fun of him. I'm so happier having Jesus in my life more so since I've been more aware of how demons affect alcoholics and drug addicts. Can you plainly see the devil taking over? Just go to the bar. It's the devil's play. Amen, Giselle. 100%. Oh, thank you, Kimmy. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Let me see here, okay? Hang on just a second. Daisy, I just got finished watching the last night's show. You guys made me cry, especially Auntie Sherry. I know Auntie Sherry did. She made me cry too. I was so worried about Auntie Sherry. I was so worried. Hang on just a second. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. God bless you, Kimmy. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for that Cash App. God bless you. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what they all make fun of me for. JLR has been in Arkansas. He's probably filming The Bodyguard. I don't know. Thank you again, Kimmy. People are willing to pay famous people for their sweat clothes. That's crazy. I love you, Kim. Auntie Sherry, come up. We want to know how you're doing. If you want to come up, Auntie Sherry, when they intermingle movies and politics, that's where I cringe. Yeah, I know. Love you too, Kim. You love country music. Auntie, we want to know how you're doing. I mean, no disrespect, but he admitted to stealing them for pleasure, and he was married man. Oh, are you talking about Don? Is that who you're talking about? I don't know. I don't know how long ago it was. I didn't even listen to it. I know my hair looks like a chicken nugget, but it feels better, so that's all that matters to me. I know. Honora Woods, I love their music. I like Taya's music the most. I like listening to Taya. I'm so happy Sherry's home. Erica will take better care of her than that darned hospital. I thought that nurse was kind of rude last night to Auntie Sherry. I felt like that nurse was rude. After I went back and watched it, I kind of like that. I thought, that's not that. She was rude and she treated Auntie Sherry not good. Hey, God is love. I don't know, Lisa. He was young. I don't know. Look, it's a free bird. It's a free bird. Let it fly. Let it fly. I haven't seen that, Jane.
I'll make up for one wing or whatever it is, little wing or
That nurse couldn't even put a damn IV in. I know, Debbie. She didn't know how to put an IV in. And Auntie Sherry, I could have went and put one in for her.
oh
She
my
must have
gosh,
been a
what
new
an experience!
graduate.
That certainly was an experience
Oh, Madonna.
to be left in that room,
Oh,
that woman
yeah,
alone.
Madonna's bad.
That was scary.
She does, Carly. And we found out she was a travel nurse, so that makes it even worse. Some of these travel nurses don't really care much. They travel from county and
Yeah,
state to state, and they don't really
they're not
connect with
emotionally
their
attached in
patient.
any way, form, fashion to allegiance to a hospital, anything. You
It's
know
back home again. It's doing good. Look at it. Where's its red lipstick?
what?
Where's its red lipstick?
Uh,
Caitlin's mom said,
here,
"Hey, sweetie lady on panel, Miss
tis
Sherry.
right here.
She is sweet. We love Fancy. There it is. It's got its red lipstick on tonight.
Not exactly the shade,
Pretty
but
party all night."
I'm not gonna get up and go change it.
Auntie Sherry, how's your pain? Polly Pam wants to know.
It's started about 45 minutes ago, and uh, I got a little behind on it, so I'm catching up right now, and then I'll be able to go to sleep when I'm at some relief. So,
Giselle said, I bet the first thing
well,
you did
it's gonna hurt. I mean,
is went out
anybody would hurt after
and have
stroke.
a
That's
big drag off
crazy.
your cig.
Yeah,
Did you
just have to
smoke?
just deal with.
More like her aquarium, Giselle.
What?
Giselle said, I bet the first thing you did was go out and have a big drag off your cigarette.
How no?
She
Good
does.
guess.
Did you that nurse was she mean to you after we left? Like
Good
was she
guess.
Auntie
Oh, let's
Sherry?
see if I can sit up. Oh,
I seen a girl.
okay.
Auntie, don't try now. The more you get up and move, though, that it will work that gas out of
I
you.
have been.
But it will get in your shoulders, and it will cause some chest discomfort sometimes.
Yes, I know. I've had gas today all day. It's
I
still
seen people on
continuing. I
Facebook.
can't believe it lasted
Ain't
this long.
that crazy?
Well, it's weird. Strange what the body does and how it does it. What have you got me up here on the green for?
I'm back, y'all. I don't know what happened. Was your doggy glad that you was home?
Oh my gosh. Yes. When I got out of the truck, I got a blanket and wrapped it around my legs because I had shorts on. I knew she
Hmm.
was just going to go. She did.
I bet you slept
Yes.
good when you
She
got home.
squealed and squealed and squealed and squealed and squealed.
Oh,
Squealed for a long time. She was excited.
oh,
Very.
Auntie Sherry.
She's very excited. She's a sweetheart. She's laying right here next to
She
me.
sure did, didn't she, Auntie?
What? I'm sorry.
Johnny said, just fart, Cherry.
Oh,
LA.
yeah.
It's a different kind of gas. It's in the abdominal cavity instead of in the stomach. So you
Yeah.
can't put it out. It has to work its way out. So what they do is
Right.
they blow up
Can't
the
force it.
outer
You
layer.
can't.
Yeah.
There's no way to force anything.
If you could put it out, it would be great. But you can't.
Yeah.
It has to work its way out. Harlan
Yeah.
Hospital is killing people. 3 people have died and 5 in the last week after being in there or
Mm-hmm. Oh.
doctor having one doctor do surgery. Oh my goodness. Angie,
What?
that's scary.
What, honey?
Is Dr. Butt still there?
What, honey?
He
What?
used to be a good doctor.
Who?
We have a doctor. We had a doctor in Harlan named Dr. Butt.
Oh.
I mean, and his name was literally Butt, and he was
Yeah.
a butt too. He was a
I
butt.
went to college with a guy named Phil Butts, and I'm not kidding.
I could be a millionaire if I could sell my poots. The older I get, the more gas it costs. Oh my Lord, Joe.
Man,
Oh, I need to give Auntie Sherry a wrench. Whenever she puts back down in the chat, I'll give a wrench back to her. I forgot all about it.
yeah, I told Kim.
You
I
gotta put
told Kim.
you've got to
You
type
know, she's
it
kind of
though.
like, yeah, when
Let
she
me
has
see
to
if I
be.
can go back and find it. I have to go bring this back up and click on my thing again. Y'all, I hurt my wrist again bad today.
Your ribs or your
My wrist and arm.
your ribs.
My wrist.
Your ribs. That's painful too.
It's like, and my whole arm hurts now.
Good
Hang on.
gosh, 3
See if I
people.
can find Auntie Sherry so I can give her. There she is. I'll give her wrench back right now. Auntie
Why?
Sherry. I don't know what Christine's doing. I know she was kind of sad that her boys went back home today. So um, got a wrench, Auntie Sherry again.
Yeah, I still haven't go to sleep yet.
Slept on the chair. I didn't take a chance with my daughter in the hospital. Yeah, I had to do it too. Was it Dr. Butt that's doing it? Dr. Butt's a good doctor. Angie? I don't
Well,
have a gallbladder in my IBS, so I poop legit 12 times a day on
yeah,
average.
that's what I call it, the keyhole surgery.
Sometimes Taco Bell.
The
Now, when you
same
don't have
thing
a
y'all need.
gallbladder, it is going to do that. My
I
wrist is
have to go
killing me.
in like 4 places total. I had to
Uh,
suck it out.
the top dog lawyer died last week after Butt worked on him. Oh, really, Angie?
What?
Seen that? We're talking in code, me and Angie. Yes. Wow.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah, it was
used to
like
be a good doctor.
Sayla's shadow got poured
How did
bomb
you?
today. She's look.
I fell at work, Crease,
I
3 years
didn't.
ago,
I
2
didn't
years
get to
ago,
see it,
and I hurt
buddy.
my
I almost got
wrist and my
trouble.
whole arm and neck.
I almost got
And
trouble. I haven't gone back to see
if
it.
I even use it
Maybe
in
she
any
took it down
way, it hurts
because
so
I
bad. It
wasn't thinking
the
about what I was
bone.
doing, and I went to sit down on the John. Yes,
Oh my
I have
god!
no idea how much exposure there was. Oh, very little or
I
none. That'd be
wonder.
even better. None.
Auntie Sherry,
What?
I was really worried about you last night. I really was.
Man, that room was like a.
I
It had to
know.
be
And they
250
would not.
degrees in there.
They would not get you a cold rag or anything, and that was lazy of them. There was three.
Oh,
They hurt us.
I had to aggravate out of her just to get something
Oh,
to pay.
Angie,
It was like, oh my gosh,
I don't have a
like
bad.
a gold mine or something, and I needed some gold.
Eat you some McDonald's, God is love. You'll go. If you don't have a gallbladder and you eat McDonald's, it won't be long. I'm
Oh,
telling.
well,
I
I had today is mashed potatoes and mashed
can't take me.
green peas.
I
So,
seen that, Angie. I seen that. Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
Caitlin's mom, I'm the same way. My little AC and air conditioner
Where is
is
Jinkies? Have you
set
talked to
on
Jinkies
65.
today? Have you talked to Jinkies today, Auntie Sherry?
No, not at all.
I ain't neither. She's been a shady old shade.
When was
Let me see if I can call her. Hang on. No, she wasn't a good nurse. She was rude and didn't want to be bothered with Auntie Sherry. Daisy,
what?
please look at Sherry's arm where
Why did she not want
I
to be bothered by me?
won't be able
I
to
haven't
sleep.
bothered her.
Let me see her arm where the IV was. They're worried about you, Auntie Sherry.
Oh,
Oh,
heck,
thank you, Hillbilly
it's
29.
okay. It
Thank you,
has a
thank
little knot right
you.
there, and I can
Thank you,
feel a
thank
little something.
you.
Pardon?
I saw
It's
it.
not a big deal. Look, it's
Thank
no
you,
big deal.
Hillbilly 29.
See? It's no big deal.
Let me see it. The other one.
Which one? This one?
The hand one. That was no, that one's kind of let me see your hand. No, the other hand. It was on your other hand, Auntie Sherry. Thank you, Hillbilly 29. I love you too, honey. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's on
Now,
this
Jinky.
hand. That's not a bad thing either.
Yeah, that's where your
None
other
of them
one.
are
That
really
looks
bad,
good.
I don't think.
Hang on.
Then I got that blood pressure thing where they put the blood pressure cuffs.
It has been on sailors all
See?
day.
And they put it on my bat wings. That's what that's all. It pinched it, I guess.
Thank you,
Really tight.
Hillbilly 29, for that super chat. That helps my channel grow, and thank you. That helps supports my channel. I got
It
full
helps
removed.
her channel grow. There's plenty
Well,
of
it helps
fertilizer
support my
around the
channel
farm.
because YouTube flags my video, so I don't get I don't get paid for views. So if I don't get super chats and super stickers and cash apps, I don't get paid for, and I can be on here for hours and not
I
make
did
some
not
money.
see what happened on Sailors.
Thank you guys.
See it.
They shouldn't be pulling
But
teeth
everybody was going crazy.
where she deserves. Yeah, she was being
Did you
rude
see
and
it?
mean. What, Auntie Sherry?
What? Oh,
What'd you
Nurse
say?
Ratchet? Yeah. And Sherry Hatchet.
And Sherry Hatchet.
Yeah, and there's
That's
another one right
Hillbilly
there. They
29.
went in.
I'm gonna model that shirt you got me, Hillbilly 29. I love that shirt. And y'all, I'm going to have my husband check my mail tomorrow for anybody that sent me mail. I haven't checked my mail in weeks since Hillbilly 29 sent me the T-shirt.
Like 500,000 zillion trillion billion,
Zero feet
469,
there. I love you.
853, 751, 600 trillion, zillion, billion, trillion, zillion times.
Right, Auntie Sherry.
Right.
He wasn't
I
on
wonder where
set.
I got that exaggeration.
I wonder where you got it from. Why is Nikki's
That's
being
what I
shady? I just
just
would have
said. Wonder where I got that.
I
I'm a
wonder
copycat. I'm being a
sometimes.
copycat.
Listen, before we come on, and
Last night I
after
had my shirt on backwards.
I know, Auntie.
I know you
Was
couldn't see
that
this
nurse
lacy.
mean to
You
you?
say this lacy part right here. What?
Nope, they never did
That
get her a
black.
cold rag, Sarah. They
Excuse
never
me.
did. They wanted to know if they ever got you a cold rag last night after the live.
Got my white
A
medicine?
cold rag.
No.
They
And I
never
asked for a
would get her one.
popsicle. I asked for a popsicle.
And they
And
never
she
would get
looked
you
at me
one.
like I was bonkers out of my head. I don't know. It was funny.
Oh, see
It
you
was kind
all.
of funny. Because I would fight with her.
Hey, kids. The
She'd
thing
hang up
is,
and say, you hush.
I'm telling you
She'd
right
say,
now,
no,
this is
you
from
hush.
my experience. They put you,
You are going to hush.
huh?
Back and forth, back and forth, back and
They
forth.
put, okay,
Well, she
so
was
they
ordering
are
me
these
around.
nurses,
She
these
didn't say
travel
please.
nurses,
She didn't
they
thank
pay them
you.
up.
There was nothing courteous about her at all. Nothing.
I'm gonna show y'all a text that I've got from travel nurses where they have offered me like up to $3,000 a week to travel nurse. They
Oh
get
yeah,
paid good
it's a good
money,
paying job.
really good money.
Yes.
And
Wow, $12,000 a month is
here's one for, I don't want to show the
staggering to me.
number.
That's staggering.
I don't want to show the number here, but this is, let me show it. I look like shit, so y'all don't pay no attention to me. But here, I want to show y'all this.
What in the world do you have on your head?
This is Chloe.
Oh my gosh.
$2,475 a week
That's
to
not
work as a
3,000.
travel nurse.
What?
So this is one where they offer me $2,400 to go to Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
Travel
I see
nurse.
what you're saying.
Wait,
So
there's more than that.
do you
They've
have
offered
a
me more
main
than that
hub that you
before.
work out of? A main hub?
Y'all, if I could go back in a heartbeat, I would. I miss it so bad, but I just don't know if I
That's
ever
what's
can.
way about teaching.
Hang
I miss
on.
it too.
That's
There's
damn good
just
money.
something about it, Miss
Almost
Daisy.
worth the
There's just
pain.
something about it when you don't have your job anymore and
I've got offered more than that
it's
though.
gone all of a sudden,
Like
just
3,000 a
past
week.
gone, and then and you it's like you have an
Here's
identity crisis.
2,700. Here's
An
2,700
identity crisis.
with a $750 referral bonus. $27.99 a week in Kentucky. Why won't hospitals just hire the nurses and get? Well, the thing is, they don't pay them what travel nurses get. Travel nurses make the bucks, and I'm showing my chicken nugget head, y'all. Sorry
No,
about
that was a pillow on your head.
no, but my hairdo is chicken nugget.
Oh, why do you call it
The
chicken nuggets? It
hairdo.
doesn't even look like a chicken
If I look
nugget.
like a chicken
More like a
nugget,
tater tot.
look at me, y'all. But anyways, you guys, sorry. I was a nurse from
Oh boy,
2005
I'd love to have one
to
tater tot. Just one.
2021. So about 17 years. I'm still a nurse. Thank you, Sarah. Like
I'm hungry again. I'm gonna
I'm
have to
going
eat
to
something
work. My
before I go to bed.
I thought about going back to work and just suffering it out. That's
No,
a
Miss
bit of
Daisy, you don't
money.
need to. You know, you'd be jeopardizing your health, and you don't want to
You
do that.
know, I just
Don't
pain
want to do that. You
suffer
do
it
not want
out.
to do that. No, 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 no.
I gotta have
No.
medical insurance and stuff, Auntie.
Pardon me?
Like I just barely moved something today with my hand, and my wrist and my arm hurts so.
Yeah, you sound like you might have a, what is that?
I think I
Fibromyalgia.
fractured it. I
Sounds
think
like
I
you have my
tore something,
fibromyalgia.
and
Really, some of your symptoms.
I don't know. I don't think Sayla is a nurse. I don't know. She might be. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I know it's going to kind of moves
Well,
around the
Auntie
body.
Sherry,
The
Scout
pain
Spoo
kind of moves
said,
around the body, different spots.
"Are you up for a phone call tomorrow, Miss Sherry?"
Who?
Scout Spoo, and I give Deborah Ann your phone number too.
Okay.
Y'all,
Okay.
I'm gonna be
I
on a
know
mean
where everybody lives,
chicken nugget
basically.
head.
So when it comes up, an unknown number or something, it'll show where they live,
Okay, official team
and
mom. One
I know
dollar
where they are.
per squeak sampler. If you like it, you can have 3 for a price. Oh, she must be talking about something else. But yeah, I would love to go back to being a nurse, Auntie Sherry, because last night just brought back all those memories.
Yeah. It's
And
really identity crisis.
I just
Yes.
wanted to go there, start your IV, take that old one out, get you some medicine to keep you calm, get you settled in, and kept you
Yeah,
comfortable.
and a washcloth or something to cool down
Even
with.
though
I
I
know
would
it's
be
awful.
extremely overworked, I always managed to keep my patients safe and comfortable. My patients loved me. And I still have them as friends to this day, especially
Yeah.
my OB patients, the ones that I delivered their babies. I'm still friends with them to
Yeah,
this
it
day.
takes a special kind of person to do that kind of
Thank you,
job.
Jamie.
A person to do that,
I
that
still have
job.
doctors come up to me and ask
Some
me to
are really
come
good at it too, really good, and some of them are really, really poor at it.
get you a business page and roll that beautiful bean footage. What? Oh, she's talking about something else. But y'all, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, Debbie.
a much
I'm
housing
ready
thing
to go
is
back and
just
just suffer it out, y'all.
that's
I
what
know I
we
see
have that
it on
before.
YouTube, but
I have
YouTube
seen
is
that
just
before.
so evil. I'm sure I'd
Yep,
feel like I'm having identity
I've seen
crisis
that.
right
I've
back
seen
in the
that
pop.
up close.
It's hard, Scout Spoo. Bush's baked beans. What are y'all talking about in there?
Baked beans.
But yeah, y'all, that's
Oh
just
no, I was trying to tell
my
Sayla,
friend.
trying to
I think
get
she might
Sayla a
be.
code. You know how I say chop chop. You know,
When
I always say
COVID
chop
first
chop.
started,
Well, that
when
means that, or
COVID,
get rid of that person. Well, anyway, this guy comes on, and his name's I don't remember it anyway. But he
she might
comes on, and he's got a bottle of vodka, and it's a hundred. It's not
$2,400 a
vodka.
week
It's
times 4
plain
weeks.
alcohol. It's 190
And you don't have to pay
proof.
taxes on that.
190 proof, and
Oh, you're a nurse too, honey?
he is it. He
Yeah.
was out of it. I'm telling you.
$400 a week times 4 weeks. How much is that? And you don't get taxed for that because a lot of that's untaxable. Like $1,000 of that is like untaxable.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's used for like
Boy,
expensive
it
travel.
would be tempting, wouldn't it? I just don't think you're up
2,400
for it,
a
Miss
week
Daisy. I'm just going to tell you the
times
truth.
4 weeks would be
I'm not
$9,600
trying to have Munchausen by or
a
anything, but
month.
I just really
ninety
don't
six
think it
hundred
needs to
dollars a
jeopardize
month.
your health. Really.
I know, but Auntie Sherry, my health sitting home and sitting on YouTube is not the best either. I'd rather have some pain and just try to tough it out.
No, yeah, you
Ninety
say
six
that
hundred
now.
dollars a month. Oh
You
my
say that
goodness!
now, but it comes down to
I'm
it,
not gonna
buddy.
tell him.
You're uncomfortable all the time.
I
No.
haven't talked to Jinkies because she's shady. Him. My niece is a
I
teacher and
hope
has
she's not
spoken
upset with
to
me about something.
who? Who?
Jinkies.
Oh, she's caught up around Chillbilly. She's rapidly
Okay.
disability, so that's why she don't talk to
Yeah,
nobody.
I shouldn't take it personally.
Katie watching it, only 82 likes. Yeah, y'all. Let's get it to 100. There you go. Yeah,
What 100?
YouTube don't pay what a nursing job. Even if I worked in a basic hospital, I would like to work in a hospital that has a pension again. Oh, if I could, instead of the travel nursing, just a high salary pension. That would be great to have a pension. Can can you get
Yes.
if you do part time? Usually not, and it's high because when I was working as a nurse, I was paying $600 a month for family insurance.
Oh yeah.
So I don't need that now, but I need just insurance for me. But still,
Yeah.
hospitals are 12-hour days. Yes, I worked 16 hours a lot before. I've worked sometimes 2 to 3 days, 16-hour shifts.
My gosh,
Talk
Daisy.
about a walking zombie.
My
Big
gosh.
Daisy was one.
No wonder you have a weird sleeping habit.
No wonder I sit up all night because I'm a night
Yeah,
owl
you
because
sit
I
up
work
all
night
night
shift.
because you are up all night.
I
So,
will come in at 7 and
and
work
after
till
you
12
do that,
o'clock
if you
the next
do that
day.
repeatedly, hard to just go to a screeching halt. You know.
Yeah. But after you done worked at 12 hours, what's another 4 hours?
That's true if you look at it from that perspective.
Yeah. Get you 4 hours, get you overtime.
Yeah.
But travel nurses, they work 6 to 8 days straight and then they have like 2 weeks off, which would be
Yes.
good if you'd be
Oh
dead if you
yeah, they're hard charging for a
did
few
8 days.
days, and then they
You would
get a
be dead.
layoff
I don't
for a
know if
little
I would
bit,
like
and then they
that or
come.
not.
Then they get their next assignment.
Yeah, I could buy me a nice RV and stay in an RV and travel.
You could.
Uh, but
You
I'm looking
could.
for
You better get toaster ovens and machete.
Toaster Evans machete. Hey,
Yeah.
women, man.
Yes.
I think nurses should get free health care, but they don't, unfortunately. I just don't know if I can handle it. My wrist and arm hurts, but my back is worse. Staying in for long periods of time. I'm trying to build my strength, though. I'm trying, but it's hard. It
Yeah.
makes me
What were you eating earlier?
me.
Me.
Are you talking about me, Auntie Sherry?
Me. You just
Um, I
sound
ate
so innocent.
pulled pork sandwich with keto bread. That's only 1 gram of
What
keto.
kind of sandwich?
Pulled pork.
Oh, pulled pork. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It had Sweet Baby Ray's on it, but a
The
little bit of
keto
carbs.
bread's really good for you.
It's 1 gram of
I've got
carbs,
some of that.
net carbs.
I've got
One
some in my
gram.
freezer too.
Sometimes I have to eat a little carb to keep me from getting sick because I drop
Yes.
too low.
Yes.
Ma'am, this not shit work
I'm
none
going to eat because my stomach
pediatrics.
feels
No,
empty
loved it.
very
I
soon
bet you
after
did.
I eat. I don't know why.
You take another fall that can do you permanent, Daisy. I know. I know, but I got to do something, y'all. The state of Tennessee left me in a bad
Oh,
place.
pediatric
We're
home
not for
health
the
care.
working
I bet
people.
that was really a fulfilling thing to do.
So
Really.
they're not for the
I just
workers.
found out today there's a medical assistant, whatever that is.
Ooh, pulled pork and Hawaiian rolls. That sounds good with
She
sweet
could
baby
do
ray.
IVs. I didn't know she could do
Ooh,
IVs and all that stuff.
subs is
Yeah,
good.
because she said
Oh,
they
gosh.
practiced on each other.
If I work
That's what
night
she said.
shift,
That's wild, isn't it?
$50 an hour. I wish I was a nurse. Well, I know nurses that make close to $50 an hour.
Yeah.
Daisy wishes she did again. Listen, I was making $32 an hour when I fell.
Yes. A lot of people like a caregiver too. That's something you could consider, where
You
you
work
wouldn't have to be on your feet all
for
day and just
minutes.
do light duty, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Be a charge nurse or something.
right, you just maybe uh,
My whole arm is
make
hurting
some
now.
lunch or something, and then
I don't know.
there's not much to do. Wash a load of clothes once a week. My
Celebrated
clothes, yes,
too. Do
that's
you
all I
make
have.
that? I don't make that. I made some pizza crust with cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, almond flour, shredded cheese, and Italian seasoning, and it was delicious. And it
You
only
like
tasted
cheese?
like I love cheese. The cheese is a good keto.
Oh, you pulled pork
I did
sandwich.
fix it
That's what you're
myself.
eating with.
My
Because I
weakness
can
is
tell every time
potatoes
when you're eating.
and spaghettis. I
I
was
don't know
never a
how,
big
but I
sweet
do.
tooth.
I can't hear anything, but I sure can tell when you're eating.
If I eat any
Something
carb,
about your voice
a normal
changes up
person
or
can
something.
eat carbs and not gain weight, but me, I instantly gain weight with carbohydrates.
Oh yeah, when you're sedentary like I am, I
Hmm.
try. I try my best.
But Daisy's losing weight, y'all, since she's been on keto.
That's great. It's better for your
With my
health.
chicken nugget hairdo.
Better for your health.
I
I don't
know.
see anything wrong with your hairdo. What's wrong with your hairdo? I like your hairdo.
I look like a chicken nugget.
Your hair done did.
Well, I need to highlight it again, but I don't know. What was I gonna say? It's gonna say something.
We
Oh,
don't
I'd like
know.
to go up there, and now that the calf is bigger, I'd like to go up there and see if I could milk Daisy and make me some homemade butter. Grass fed butter. That's what she
Oh
is.
yeah.
She's grass fed, y'all. She was I guess she would be considered a grass fed cow, so her milk would be grass fed milk and her butter would be grass fed, right?
Yes.
Like that Kerrygold grass fed butter. It's got like a cheesy taste. I kind of like it a little bit, but it's expensive.
Somebody on your chat has a Nubian goat. I believe it's your chat.
So good to see you, Sherry. A Nubian goat?
Yeah, Nubians with the long ears.
Mine's a pygmy.
Yeah, yours
Mine's
are
are pygmy.
pygmies. Right.
I could
We
actually
went
milk
by a
hers.
place
I don't
and
know if their milk
Erica.
is any good. I could milk her. I wonder if you can make cheese. You can make cheese with goat cheese. You can make cheese with goat milk, can't you?
Sure, you can.
That's what Dolly should do. He should get him some
Goat
goat
cheese. What?
and milk his goats and make soap
He
from,
could do that
from the
too.
goat milk.
Yeah, he could get the lanolin from a sheep that
Thank
he
you,
sheared.
Lindsay. Yeah, goat yoga. That's cute.
Yes,
Thank you,
a lot
Kim.
of children, a lot of infants. Back when I was born, if they couldn't tolerate any type of milk, they could usually tolerate goats.
Goat's milk. But I think it's a certain kind of goat that has a sweet milk taste.
I don't
I
know,
don't know
old
if you can
lady,
just
old
get
lady,
like some.
old lady, old.
I
Boy, I
would.
tell you, that sailor's been wound up like crazy.
Why?
I don't know.
Hey, Juju Bonzo.
She's just wild. She's gone feral on
Hopefully,
us.
does
Wild,
lots of goat
wild,
cheese.
wild.
Well,
Oh,
my
she's fun.
Francis
She's funny,
loves.
but I'm telling you, she's wild as she can be. No, it's
Do
not.
you use goat cheese? I could probably make it here. I really want to get at least a quart of milk off Daisy. That's all I want. It's 1 quart of milk, so I can
Yep,
make me some butter.
yep.
I just want to make me some butter out of it, and compound butter. I love compound butter. I just want to be able to see what it tastes like to have fresh milk,
Right.
or
Good. I
fresh
think very
cheese.
good.
And you can use the buttermilk from the excess for baking biscuits.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
fresh buttermilk. I don't like
I
the
love
taste of
buttermilk.
buttermilk. Auntie Sherry's gonna have to come down here and milk a cow.
Does it? Buttermilk has cultures in it.
Y'all, I'm telling you what, fresh milk from the cow has to be a lot better for us. and their products, cheeses and stuff,
Natural.
than what we're getting at the store. Is the butter good, Juju Bonzo? I guess you could make ice cream out of it. I wonder if
One
it's
of my
good.
friends' mother used to make
A little more talking.
the molded butter, the butter molds. And
Yeah.
my grandfather was I don't know, probably early 90s, and he wanted me to get him some butter, fresh butter,
You know,
because she made fresh butter,
I could be USDA certified. A lot of these cattle
and I
farms
would
and
buy
stuff
it and
are
take it to her.
USDA
Just loved it.
certified. And if I
That was a
got
big treat for
USDA
him.
certified, I could sell butter and ice cream and cheeses, fresh cheeses. All you have to do is get USDA certified. I guess they have to come out and inspect your farm and stuff to do
Yeah,
that. But I
yeah.
could sell butter,
You
but it
could
has to
get.
be local because that stuff's considered fresh food. You all should
Oh,
see the cilantro tree I have growing in my front on my porch. Like I can grow anything. I literally have a cilantro tree growing in my on my front porch. And a basil bush.
wow.
Yeah, I wish you was closer. I'd send you some to make you some salsa. I'm growing pumpkins this year too, and I got corn and I got green peppers, jalapenos,
Oh
carrots.
yeah.
You killed a snake. Listen, cow manure you can grow anything in.
I love banana
Chicken manure
peppers.
you can grow
I
anything
love
in.
banana peppers. I'd rather have banana peppers with a sandwich than have potato chips.
Banana peppers, you need
Love
you
them.
a big old jar of
I
them.
I eat the whole thing, stem and all. My dad's like
If I
cherry.
come down, I'm gonna have to get me some and grow them next year.
I like them.
Well, they say rabbit manure is really good for growing stuff, but now cow
Rabbit.
manure does great.
Yeah.
Everybody next to
The
the
only bad thing about using cow manure or anything like that
Hello,
is
baby.
because you have so many weeds that are also mixed into the manure.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes by
Listen,
using if you
my
yeah if you use manure, sometimes you have a lot of weeds come up.
my apple tree was not doing good, and we put um cow manure from out of the barn in there, and it's
Oh
growing.
my gosh,
I've got
I
a
could
pear
eat that.
tree that's
I would
been here
die.
probably 30, 40 years with the most delicious pears on them. They taste like apples. That's how sweet they are. I'll have
Yeah.
to show you all. Yeah, we got a bunch of blackberries growing back
You
there.
know what's really good? Rosemary chicken.
Rosemary chicken.
Seriously, chicken breast. And you make a roux with the flour, the butter, and
Mm-hmm.
milk, and then
I
you put
know,
just a
Sarah.
sprig of rosemary in with the chicken and and cook it, and it's really great, great. Well, first you take your chicken, and then you put it back in the roux, and then
Oh, you mean with rosemary, the herb? I
yes,
used to cook with it. Now I grow the prettiest green pepper. It was so big and pretty.
who'd
I
you
was
think
going
it
to show you
was?
all. I was going to cook with it, but Benny decided he wanted it more, so Benny ended up with it. He swallowed it whole. Aw, I'm sorry, but Juju Bonzo. But yeah, I can grow anything here because the people that own this was farmers before. So
Yeah.
he worked the land. It's all pasture, and then he had a garden himself. So you wouldn't believe the lye we found underneath our house. There were bags and bags and bags of lye where he farmed it.
Wow.
Ended up giving them to his sister
What was
because
that for? The outhouse?
I don't know what he had all that lime for. I
Well, they
guess
used
for
to
the
put it. They
farm.
used to pour it outhouses.
They
You
used to
know.
have a house like the
Yeah.
oldest stuff.
Or
You wouldn't
or
believe the
either there's
old
a lot of
farmhouse
dead
stuff.
bodies on that property.
I could show you all. A lot of the old farm stuff I give to my neighbor because this was her mom and dad
Oh,
and
you
her.
mean like the tools and stuff, or
Yeah, and
things
just like
like that?
old jars and stuff. Like this is her mom and dad and grandparents' house, and so her niece didn't give her a lot of stuff from them, so whatever we find, we just give it to her because it's her mom and dad's and her
Right,
brother.
right.
And
It's
I think that's
almost
just the
like
best thing to
passing. It's
do.
an heirloom.
It's an heirloom, so
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I give her things as I find them, which we've pretty much found everything. Rosemary on turkey. I
Bless your
like
heart. You're too tired, girl.
sage better on turkey. I like rosemary too. I've grows rosemary. I've not
Yes.
this year.
It's a hardy shrub, isn't
I
it?
don't even like cilantro. I don't even know why I bought it because I don't even like it, and it's growing out of
What did you
crate.
buy?
Hmm?
Do you have spearmint growing anywhere?
No, I had lemon basil growing.
Lemon basil.
I had a whole bush of that growing,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that's
not
good.
more.
Yeah, that's good to cook with too. Just to
My
give
mom
it.
said for
I
that
don't
night.
like overly over seasoned. You know, if I want to taste the food I'm eating and not the spices.
Juju Bonzo says her mint has taken over. I'd love to get it because I'd like to make a tea with it. I would like to start experimenting with different
I'm
teas.
going to have some more mashed potatoes. I'm hungry.
You better go eat, Auntie Sherry.
No, I've already eaten twice.
Rosemary garlic butter sauce on steak.
And
Oh
I've got
yeah.
Jell-O in there and all
And
that
even if
stuff.
it's fresh cow butter, like fresh butter, if I ever get upper to get, because a lot of the farmers, homesteaders, they'll put the calf up at night, and then by morning the cow's udders are huge, so they get all
Yes.
the milk, and then the calf gets at the after. I just want a quart because I just want to make butter. But if I ever do get up there to where I can actually milk Daisy and get at
Yeah.
least a quart of milk, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how I make butter because it's easy. All you have to do is let the cream settle at the top, and then take the cream off and whip it,
Yeah, it'll float.
and it'll float.
Yeah.
And then you got
Then
butter,
you
and then you
skim
can
it.
make rosemary garlic butter. Huh?
Sounds good to me.
Look how sleepy Auntie Sherry is. She's about to fall asleep on us.
No, I got to eat something. I'm hungry again.
Auntie Sherry, you're tired.
I know I am,
I
but
can
that's
tell.
all right. It's not.
Fresh,
I
natural,
don't know.
anything better when it comes to
I
food.
can't stand
I
taking
don't
pain
put
pills. I cannot
no
stand taking pain
pesticides
pills. I
on
don't like the way they
my
make me
garden.
feel. I like the way they
Listen,
make
y'all,
me
I
feel
don't
at
even have
all.
neighbor sprays that kind of stuff. I don't do it. I'll hold my breath when I go through Walmart through the pesticide spray and all that. I hold my breath because that
Oh
stuff
yeah,
is all cancer causing. I would much rather have weeds any day than spray any of
carcinogens.
that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will, Sarah, if I ever get up there to do it. I don't know if Daisy would let me. I did actually get to squirt her udder a couple times for the baby when the baby was first born, just so he could see that
Yeah,
there's.
you're going to have to do us a farm video. Somebody mentioned that,
Now that I got a GoPro, I will.
alternating kind of thing, like
She
the
will
farm
kind of.
video. Then, well, you basically been doing that.
Well, no, I want to actually get in there and show y'all the how hard it is. Good
Mm,
night, Polly Pam.
a
Polly
lot of
said, "Good
work to it
recovery, Sherry."
to maintaining a farm.
You hear me?
It's constant work. What?
Oh, it is. Polly Pam said, "Good night, speedy recovery, Sherry."
Oh, thank you.
Daisy don't want to come down no more in the barn at night because Benny's been trying to get on her
Uh-oh.
again. And so her and the baby's been staying out in the pasture, and it's almost impossible to get her in the barn because of the sweet feed, because Benny's been trying to top her again. He'll have her pregnant in a couple months.
Boy, he's hot to trot, isn't he?
Yeah, we almost need another heifer. We got Bonnie, but Bonnie's
He's
too little
awfully
for him.
massive.
He's too big for
He's
Bonnie.
massive for
What
Daisy
about
or
Polly
whatever.
Pam?
Yeah, Daisy.
Yeah, Benny's been trying to get. Yeah, he's gonna have her pregnant again. She got pregnant last September. I counted it up. It had to be last September when she was pregnant. But he
Oh,
was trying to top her right up until the day she had meatball
right after.
for your
He
farm.
didn't
I'm
care.
not a good cook though. Blue eyed
He didn't
dumplings.
care. He didn't go
Jinkies
through
is a cook. But I will show y'all my cilantro bush. It's got flowers blooming, and my basil has flowers blooming.
it. You're gonna have to show us all your plants too.
Yeah, Fluffy's got four little
Herbs,
baby
your
brothers.
plants and your herbs and all that
My
kind of
geese
stuff.
hatched four little ones out. Four littles. Four more fluffies. I'll have
Wow.
to show you all tomorrow. Time to castrate him.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm hoping she'll have a heifer so I can breed baby heifer with whiskey because I don't want to get rid of whiskey. But I was hoping that she would have a heifer, but unfortunately, we got all males this year.
I know.
Oh,
What's up
go
with that? It's all boys all the time.
all boys. I'm gonna have to get rid of every one of them. Thank you, Sarah.
Ooh, the
I don't have
question
a blueberry
now.
bush. It's hard to have bushes with the goats, especially Baby Jack
Yeah.
and little
Baby
Baby
Jack,
Jack.
the leader of the wrong way.
Hey, Miss V. And now we got Bootsy.
Lead
We got Baby
everybody out
Jack,
to the highway.
Midnight, Bootsy, Cookie, Clementine, and our sheep. And
Well,
then
Miss Daisy.
we got
How many is that?
Minnie, Daisy, Meatball,
Then you got to
Dixie,
count your guineas
Bonnie.
and your ducks and your
I can't even
uh
count.
all
I don't even know
whatever
how
your
many geese
African
I have
geese,
now. I've got more
all
geese.
that.
You
There's
know, I went
such
on a
critters.
hatchery
How
and
many
share.
critters do you have on the farm,
I
Miss
have no
Daisy?
idea. I have a lot. I
No,
went.
you need to. You should make that a little project one day to find out how many you have.
Oh my god.
I would love
Oh,
to hear how many.
I don't even know how many geese I have now. But I went on there and a hatchery and looked at geese. They're $32 a piece for a baby goose
Wow,
hatchery.
wow.
Miss Daisy,
Well,
you
wasn't
should
that
put
long ago?
them
You
on.
could get it for like
They will
$10.
go to seed, then die. You can let them self sow. Okay. Thank you, Carice. I need to do
Did
that.
you ever read agricultural newspaper that they put out nationwide?
No,
I can't remember the name of it.
I haven't. My neighbor still like where my neighbor was a farmer. I still get farm magazines and his name here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The only thing you don't have is a horse, pig, and what, Daisy? I've been thinking about a horse. My husband or a pig. My husband won't let me get it. A horse. That's a lot of
He's
maintenance.
smart.
That's a
He's
big animal too.
smart. You're
I could
gonna
put
get
the in
strapped
the
down.
back
You won't be able to go
pasture.
anywhere.
I'm going to, Debbie. I'm going to, especially them little Rhode Island
Yeah, you
Reds. And
say you're going to the
I'm gonna
beach,
hatch a
but that
bunch of
is yet
chicks
to be
next
seen.
year. I'll have some roosters next year. I ain't got a rooster right now. I need a rooster.
Miss Daisy, I don't think we ought to go to the beach during the summer. I think when the heat would kill us.
What do you
I do,
mean?
really. Even sitting under an umbrella and stuff, I think it would kill us.
Me
We'll
too, Django.
have to
I
wait
believe I
till
would too.
like early fall or something. October is a good time to go.
I don't know if I'll be able ever to go anywhere, Auntie. I'm just a bad shaped person.
Or just a
I,
bad shaped person.
yeah, too many
I understand.
critters on the farm. Too
I,
many critters on the farm. Too many critters on the farm. I bet I got 20 some geese now. And I know I have
how many
65
guineas?
female mallard ducks, three male mallard ducks, plus two baby mallards. That's
Anybody writing this down or adding
18
this
mallards.
in your head? You got to start back over so we can start counting.
Four Pekin ducks. I don't even know how many geese. Two
Yeah,
guineas.
how about an estimate? Poor
I
old
don't know.
things. Wouldn't you hate to be referred to
I
as an
don't even know.
estimate?
6 cows, 6 goats, and 5 goats, and 1 sheep. But yeah, like my mallards are the best ducks ever. They go out, they go to the creek, they go up in the pasture. You don't see them all day. They come back in the evening, go back in their cages.
Yeah, they kind of do their own thing. They
They're
do.
just the best little things in the world. Now the other ducks, on the other hand, gets into mischievousness.
They're
IBM.
they're
I live
demanding
around and be
too.
looking, and there's Fluffy and 2
They're
mallard ducks.
demanding. They're
Duck.
demanding. I think ducks. I think are demanding.
Geese
Or
are
can
probably the
be.
worst. But yes, I don't have a farm, but I have 6 animals and can't go on vacation. Can't trust or find nobody to stay with them. Right, that's the
See,
way it is with us.
you get strapped.
It is expensive, Bootsy 777. It's expensive.
And
We
I
got
won't put Lola in a kennel.
2
I
dogs.
don't put my dogs in a kennel.
No, because they can
It's-
get sick.
I can't stand to even think about
Just can't go on
sitting
vacation
there
when
in a little
you have,
cage all day. That's just awful.
especially when you have a big bull with horns. You'd be afraid they'd kill somebody. Benny's huge, and he's massive, and he knows how to tear that fence up with those horns. Because that
Oh,
electric
he could if anytime he wanted to. Really,
I know she's taught
he could
Henrietta's
just
taught
charge
everyone. I
charge
can't
right
keep
through it,
bird
probably,
seed
and
in
never feel it.
birdhouses anymore. She's taught every one of them hens how to steal the bird seed.
Still,
Up on the farm, and you're right, going on vacation is a problem.
little sneaky thieves.
I know. She'll fly right up there and eat every bit of the bird seed. Henrietta, she needs a rooster.
Henrietta
You know,
a
like a little
blast at that
rooster.
bird feeder.
I will. That's what I've been trying to
It's
do.
like a
lately.
buffet to her. All you can eat
Henrietta?
buffet. Right there at the bird feeder.
Well, I found a chicken nest in my garden. They've been sneaking in my garden and laying.
Wow.
I wonder why them hens ain't been laying no eggs. They've been going off and laying them. Oh,
Wonder
but
why.
Auntie Sherry, y'all, I've been on here 2 hours and 33 minutes, and it's almost
Yeah, I'm
6 o'clock
tired.
this morning. I can tell you are.
I'm gonna get
Well,
something to eat.
I'm sure there'll be more news about this case, with this Rudy case. Stay
Yes.
tuned. There'll be more to come of this. You watch and see. There'll be
That's
more.
a strange case, that's for sure.
That's a very strange case, y'all.
Sicko.
Very, very strange. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed, y'all. Everybody's saying it's
Okay,
bedtime.
we'll see you later, Miss Daisy.
Bedtime for Bonzo. Bye,
See ya.
Auntie Sherry. Good night. I want to
See
say,
you, chatters.
love you, Auntie Sherry.
I
Good
love
night.
you, Miss Daisy. I love you, chat.
I
Love you
love you
guys.
too. Bye,
Good night.
Auntie Sherry. Good night, Auntie Sherry.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Auntie. Give me super chat. Super chat, super stickers, hashtag, membership, all my beautiful mods, all my beautiful subscribers. Subscribe button below. Y'all tomorrow night we have a call in. Bye. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Make sure you see tomorrow's video. Love you guys. Thank you guys. You're welcome. Good night, everybody. Bye. I do want to say, let's not forget once it's gone. 2 years. 2 years just come once it's gone. 2 years. Let's not forget about little mama. Not everybody.